Hey folks, I'd like you to take a look and just remember the back end of my truck. JustSayNow.com, USCAA. Get rid of all incumbents. Government is the problem, not the solution. One big ass mistake, America. Beat the habit, eat more domestic rabbit. Ron Paul, Rick's Tattoo, Disobey. I'll keep my guns, freedom, and money. You can keep the change. Another, get rid of all incumbents. Bring home our troops. Send the Democrats. Oath keepers. In the back window, of course, I got the Gadsden. Don't tread on me. Responsibly Armed Citizen, USCAA, United States Concealed Carry Association, supporting member. Of course, NRA. One of my favorites. Any society that would give up a little liberty to gain a little security will deserve neither and lose both. Ben Franklin. Come and take it. Oath Keepers. Another NRA. Liberty or death. Don't tread on me. All of this. Of course, my favorite, my all-time favorite, and you're probably not going to see this. This is a shit-ass camera. Dare to think for yourself. And everyone has the right to be stupid, but you're abusing the privilege. Just keep that in mind with this next vlog. Hey folks, let me tell you about Sunday. I introed this with the back end of my truck, okay? I was traveling northbound on 89. About 20 after 3 in the afternoon. Was going to pick up Wolf Scale from work, and I got in this little convoy. Well, they were traveling 85 and a little better. I wasn't comfortable with that, so I held back. I was doing about 83. And I suddenly noticed that right behind me is a state trooper. Lights aren't flashing. Of course, I'm in the hammer lane. And I know, fuck. He's got me. Personal responsibility. So I managed to, well, as I'm slowly slowing down, I managed to get over in the other lane. And as soon as I'm over into the other lane, the lights come on and I pull off to the side of the road. He's got me. Personal responsibility. I'm speeding. He walks up and he says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I said, "Yes, I was speeding." You know, why lie? Personal responsibility. And of course, he asked for the registration and driver's license, which I give to him. He looks him over and he says, "Do you realize your license has expired?" What? Your license expired in September. That's exactly what I said. He says, I'll be right back. Oh, I'm going to get hammered on this. And I'm trying to find a friend, locate, on my cell, a friend that could possibly come and get me. And I've got 2 or 3 lined up. And he comes back. He says, I clocked you doing 83. Yeah. He says, I only wrote you up for 80. He says, you don't have to go to court. You can just mail in the fine. Okay. He says, but you're gonna have to go to court because you had an expired license. It's like, oh, great. He hands me back the license and he tells me where I've got to go and all. It's like, yeah. And I'm just waiting for the boom to drop. And he says to me, I'm not going to court that day. He said the judge will just give you a warning that if it happens again within a year, you could lose your license for 30 days. For which I again thanked him. He says, I'm not supposed to do this. He says, but I don't want this truck sitting on the side of the road, possibly getting damaged. He says, so might I suggest that you get done whatever you got to get done, and park the vehicle until you get your license. Okay. Thank you. He said, just please slow down. It makes me wonder how much of that back end that got to him. Because he could have been a royal asshole. But he wasn't. I've got his name, and I do want to find him, and I am going to present him with our Oath Keeper pamphlet. I honestly think that's what kept me from getting into some serious shit. I did not realize how often does one pull their license out of their wallet? How often does one look at their own license? For me, not very often. Somebody asks for it, I just pull it out and give it to them, and I don't think anything of it. Just something to think about. Peace out all.